The Bill LuMaye Show.
Former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, and welcome to the show, sir.
It's great to be with you.
A couple of quick questions. Harry Reid and the reaction he's received, do you think it would have been different if he wasn't so much an integral part of this whole health care debate? Do you think the Democrats would have reacted differently or not?
Well, they might have, but I think, look, Democrats band together and protect each other no matter what. So you have all sorts of examples of scandals involving Democratic chairmen, and they just hunker down and take the pain and keep moving.
Should he resign, or is it?
No, I think the people of Nevada will solve that problem for all of us. I think he clearly, it's not something he'd ever said in public. It's not something that he was going to defend. It was a mistake on his part. And there's so much bigger issues to deal with that I think I'd focus on the other big issues.
Massachusetts is a pretty tight race, or it seems to be tight.
Every conservative in the country ought to call every friend they have in Massachusetts.
That
race is now too close to call. There's a real chance for an upset. And if the Republican wins that race next week, I believe that it will stop the health plan dead in the tracks. I mean, it'll be a collapse that is just an enormous impact.
This would be a referendum, then, in your view, on Obamacare. Absolutely.
Just think of a Republican winning a Senate seat in Massachusetts. It tells you, even if he only comes close, it already begins sending a signal of how much the country is unhappy with the left wing of the Democratic Party and the way they've tried to radicalize America.
Is C-SPAN and the fact that it's not being broadcast, is that playing out in America as well? People getting it?
I think it's just such hypocrisy. The president 8 times as a candidate went around the country. He's on television 8 different times promising that these negotiations would be on C-SPAN. I don't see how he can look at that and not feel like he is breaking his word to the American people.
I have about a minute left, and I know it's unfair to ask you, but what do you see? What is the future of America? If you can briefly give me a...
Look, I think the future of America is to defeat the left, replace it with common sense, hardworking people, go back to the basic values that start with being endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights, reestablish the work ethic, cut spending and cut taxes, get back to a balanced budget, insist on schools that actually teach kids and rebuild the work ethic, and insist on an honest day's pay for an honest day's work. And I think if we go back to those things, we'll be the leading country in the world for the next 100 years.
You expect big victories for the Republican Party in 2010, the midterms?
I expect big victories for the American people as they defeat the people who want to raise their taxes, control their lives, and put bureaucrats in charge of their country.
I think you're the first politician I've ever heard put the American people first in that kind of context.